for joining us back again. Now we have with us our last speaker for the day, Miss Reema. I have worked with Reema for past 2 years, and I feel a bit awkward introducing her, uh, as she has been working with me not just as a team member but as a partner at ITTO. She's also a TIFAC alumni. So I would leave this special introduction to Rima to introduce herself. But yes, I would like all of you to know that she's an author of the book Magic Weavers Women in IP. Rima, thank you for joining me today. How are you doing?
I'm doing good, ma'am. Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity. I'm Reema Sahni Medirata. I'm working as head Innovation Technology Transfer Office, which is established at FIT IIT Delhi, supported by BIREC under National Biopharma Mission. I have more than 14 years of experience and 10 plus years of experience in the domain of IP. I'm registered patent agent and registered technology transfer professional. And recently, I'm awarded with the Danita Fellowship. So I'm helping innovators from taking their technologies from lab to market. Thank you for thank you, ma'am.
Rima, so though I know how did you get into this field, through the TIFAC scheme, but just for the aspiring, IP professionals, for them to know what was the main triggering point for you? What was the deciding point for you to, decide that you want to get into the field of IP?
So, ma'am, I was working on my PhD when I learned about the DST Women Scientists C initiative from a friend who had already completed this course. The scheme aims to train women with a STEM background in the field of intellectual property rights and their management for a period of 1 year. It sounded interesting to me at the time, so I applied for it and I was accepted. And during my training with a reputed law firm in India, I worked on various inventions across the domain. And it helped me to stay updated on what is happening in the field of science and technology on a daily basis. And it was the triggering point to get into this field. So I decided to pursue my career in the domain of IP.
Wow, that's wonderful. So, in everybody's career, there is a point, when a turning point when you decide to either stick to where you already are or maybe make a shift. Rima, what are you now doing at ITTO? Uh, and how is it different from the work that you did at a law firm?
So I would say it is entirely different from the work which I was doing with law firm because I was I was only doing IP when I was working with law firm, but in the regional TTO Innovation Technology Transfer Office, I'm responsible for overall activities. I'm helping innovators, and innovators can be lone innovators, they can be startups, they can be from academic institution and research institution in formulating IP and technology transfer strategy for their work. And I'm doing IP analytics, IP management, capacity building, and technology transfer, legal compliances, and collaboration for further development of their technology, and also providing handhold services and commercialization of their product. So I was doing one part of my work, which I'm doing with ITTO in law firm.
So, Rima, how much would be the time, if you divide your entire day uh, uh, in a week? So, what is the percentage of time you spend on technical and non-technical work? Where
So,
does
ma'am,
your maximum time, goes into technical or non-technical?
so at times, being a mom, it is very difficult to divide my time between my profession and on my personal life, because both requires my full attention. But still, my weekend is fully for my home and my kid. And during my weekdays, I'm fully devoted to my work.
Right. But since you are into an administration position also, Reema, so uh, majorly most of the work would be related to the running of the TTO as well. So in that sense, if you look at your day, what is the percentage of the technical work that you're doing vis-a-vis the administration related work?
Ma'am, I would say it is more than 50%,
Mhm.
which I'm doing for administrative work, because running a TTO, not only the technical work is required, but other work is also very important, like hiring you know uh, hiring people with the skill set which is required for running a TTO, and then training them, mentoring them, and then other things, how the finance should be, what are the targets of ITTO, and formulating strategy, how we can meet those targets, and how we can retain our staff, and there are other stuffs too. So it requires 60% of, I would say, my devotion towards administrative work as compared to technical work. But yes, for every technical work which my team members are working upon, I always give my inputs to them.
So, adding on to what just Reema said, that, just like a tech transfer office, which needs a complete division between the work, you would be at one point of time, you would be taking care of the administrative issues. You would also be catering to the clients. You would also be addressing their issues. You might also be doing an IP landscape. So, the life at a tech transfer office is interesting and is equivalent to a startup. They follow the same journey. It is the same journey of a startup where they have to take care of everything. And it is the founding team that takes care of each and every aspect. So, if you want to get into this field, see how interesting Rima's life is. Each day, how interesting um, experiences she has in different domains, in different areas of IP. It is not just one particular portion, but she's dealing with so many things. Reema, why don't you tell everybody what do you like about your work? There are always some favorite task and non-favorite task. So, what is your favorite task about IP, Reema?
So, ma'am, I'm really passionate about my work, and it gives me feeling of satisfaction when I'm helping innovators from taking their technology from lab to the market. And of course, the most important thing which keeps me inspired to do more work is I'm dealing with innovation on a daily basis, and which keeps me up to date with the technological advancement and research. So I think I like this the most.
Go ahead. And what are your future plans, Reema? Where do you see yourself in maybe another 5 years? I think even that's a longer time. Let's talk about another 1 year. What are your plans for ITTO person at a personal and a professional level?
So, ma'am, my future plans are to take the ITTO to the next level and work on myself too. I will opt for few courses in technology transfer to update myself regarding the global scenario, so that we can implement good practices at ITTO.
Mhm. Reema, how does it feel to be an author on this book, Magic Weavers, Women in IP?
So, first of all, thank you for giving this opportunity. And I'm pleased to be part of Magic Weaver's Women in IP book. I'm honored to be able to contribute to this endeavor with the knowledge I have acquired throughout the years.
Thank you, Reema. Um, Now it is time for you to, Reema, tell people why should they read this book, and more specifically why they should, read about the chapter that you have written.
I recommend every stakeholder of the innovation ecosystem to read this book because they will get to know success stories of IP and technology transfer cases, which may help them in their business venture. They may take help from the authors for formulating IP strategy, protecting their IP, tech transfer, or collaboration. And the most important about this book is it brings a compilation on the women empowering themselves, and that's rare. And I wish all the authors a very best. And my best compliments to you, ma'am, for taking this initiative and inviting women in IP to share their experiences and be part of this book. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Reema. I think it is the contribution of all the authors who have, contributed to the book and made it into a book, where everybody's sharing their experiences. And as you know, Dhvani's motto is to inspire and get inspired. So I hope we continue to do that. Keep, moving on people to get inspired, move in their careers, resolve issues, problems, and be in a position, as you said, women empowering women. So thank you so much, Reema, for joining me today, and wish you a very happy World Intellectual Property Day to you and your entire team. Thank you so much, Reema.
Thank you, ma'am. And I want to add one more thing. My biggest inspiration is, ma'am, you. Because of you, I'm here today. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Reema.